All right, guys, so what we got here today, we've got the CrossFit team workout. With this today is a long chipper type workout. Okay, so you're literally gonna work through it as fast as you can. It's gonna be teams of 3 today. It can be mixed sex, mixed ability levels. It doesn't matter, again, as long as one person's working, 2 people resting. Go with someone different, keep that kind of community aspect alive. And what it is then, guys, is going to be for time. We're going to start off with 200 double unders. Again, you can split this however you want between years. If you've got someone who's really good at double unders, they can do 150, whatever, that's fine by me. Work to your strengths. What I would like to see, though, is everyone should be attempting double unders. Okay, like I said, it's 200 between 3 of you. It's not actually a massive amount, considering we've done a similar number of double unders in an individual workout. So if you can do 1, you can do 2, you can do 3, you'll still be helping your team. Don't feel like you have to go for single unders unless you cannot do a single double. But even if that was the case, I would still say try and do double unders. You will never get them unless you don't try and do them. Okay, so push for them, mix up the teams. You can just do less of them and someone can do more of them. Okay, no dramas with that. Okay. Once you're done 200 double unders, you move down to 100 cal. Again, I'll try and get you all in rowers. If it's not, if it's really busy, then we'll go for skiing. Either way, the same stimulus will be achieved. Okay, so 1 person working, 2 people resting. Moving on to 75 toes to bar. Again, if you can manage even 3s and 5s on this, you can get through this relatively quickly. So don't feel like you have to scale it straight away. If you can do some toes to bar, just again gets the stronger gymnasts in your team to maybe do a bit more. And you can like jump in every now and then and hit those RX. And then that way you can kind of keep that almost competition standard of you always hit that same level no matter who you're with, okay? Obviously, but you can, if you struggle doing any toes to bar, you can go for like less range of motion. You can go for the low bar on the toes to bar. You can go for hanging knee raises. If your hands are sore or fried or whatever, then you can just go for V-ups or tuck-ups. That's cool. There is like a toes to rings option. Don't always rely on this. It's quite a good scale to mix in, but don't always rely on it because it does make it easier and it doesn't necessarily teach you how to recycle on the bar, which is ultimately where we want to be. So just by avoiding the bar, doesn't help your situation. It just adds in another kind of dimension to it. That's all. As you progress through, you're going to go 50 thrusters. Okay, thrusters, hitting a full squat, going into a full press. It's going to be 43 kilos for guys, 30 kilos for girls, like kind of Fran weight. Again, similar thing. If you can do it in 3s or 5s, and someone on your team can do the same thing, it won't take you long to get through these. So try and keep the weight the same if you can. Scaling is an option. If you can't move it with good form or your front rack's all over the place and you just don't have the technique down, then scaling weight is an option as well. All right. Progress on to 100 burpee box jump overs. Okay, this is going to be high side today. So it's going to be 30 for guys, 24 for girls, which makes it obviously extra challenging by the point you've done on 50 thrusters. So just be careful. We don't want to see any split shins. It is a burpee box jump over as well. So it means you don't need to extend on the top. You can literally do a 2-foot takeoff on the box, staying low onto the other side of the box. Okay. But like I said, it's 30 for guys, 24 for girls. Split that however you want. Okay. And then you're just going to progress back up. 50 thrusters, 75 toes to bar, 100 cal, row or ski, whatever, and then 200 double unders. Again, you should be able to finish that within the sort of time frame I'll give you, depending on how we get through the warm up and all kind of things. I'll try and give you a good top 40 minutes for this, if not more, if we can get going a bit sooner. But yeah, it should be a really thick and fast workout. Whoever's working should be working at that high intensity while the other 2 are chilling out, all right? So no holding back, all right? Get stuck in, enjoy it. And like I said, put your scores on Spotify. You know, in a year or so, it might come around again, and you might be with a similar amount of people, the similar people, and you can test out how fast you've become and how more efficient you've become and work as a team. All right, it's not always about fitness. Sometimes it's about communication and teamwork as well. And that's why we've run it. All right, so enjoy.